Hello, this is Charlie from High Voltage Robotics with your 5th episode of VexIQ Tutorials Volume 1. Today, we'll be learning about the kinds of sensors you can use on your robots and how you can use them. Section 1. Introduction to Sensors. There are 5 different kinds of sensors: the distance sensor, optical sensor, the AI vision sensor, the bumper sensor, and the touch LED. Using these, you can detect where the robot is, where other objects are, and if the sensor is being pressed or not. This can help you during autonomous programming skills matches, or it can be used to assist the driver. Section 2. The touch LED sensor. The touch LED sensor is the most basic of them all. It is a light-up sensor that can detect when it is being pressed or not. It is useful for starting autonomous runs or showing a variety of lights based on a robot's position or what color game object it is holding. It is easy to use as all you need to do is mount it and code it. Section 3. The bumper sensor. The bumper sensor acts similarly to the touch LED, only it's used more for detecting game objects or bumping into walls. It can be used to measure when a robot hits a wall, or it can be used for the beginning of autonomous when the driver presses the button to start. It is just as easy to mount as the touch LED, as all it requires is 4 pins, or even 2 pins and 3 pins would work. Section 4. The second generation distance sensor. The second generation distance sensor can be used to measure a robot's distance between it and a game object or it and a wall. It is very useful in the autonomous skills challenge for seeing how far a robot is and how much it needs to drive. It is easy to mount, and it can easily be plugged in to the robot brain and coded. Section 5. The optical sensor. The optical sensor can detect a color that is in front of it, or it can detect the hue color. The hue color can be measured in degrees. It is just as easy to mount the optical sensor, given that it's only 4 holes, and you can very easily plug it in and code it just like all of the other sensors. It is small and lightweight. However, you may want to use hue color to detect a color instead of just the main provided color option. Section 6. The VexIQ AI Vision Sensor. This is a new sensor this year, so there's little information about it except for the Vex articles. However, I will try to summarize it to the best of my ability in this tutorial. The VexIQ AI Vision Sensor detects an object's relative position and coordinates. You can then use those coordinates and input them to measure how far your robot needs to drive or turn on a code block or text. You can detect a game object's color and where it is on the field. All you need to do is configure it before using, and then you can code it and plug it in and mount it to your robot. For more information, read this article I've linked in the description or watch another tutorial. It is moderately large and is a bit difficult to mount to your robot. However, if you can find room for it, it will pay off. You may also need some experience to learn to code it. Remember to like and subscribe. We just hit 200. Thank you all so much for that. Also, join our Discord and visit highvoltagerobotics.org. If you have any questions, email us at highvoltage76782a@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.